On the 24th of April, Pope Benedict addressed the participants in a congress organized by the bishops of Italy. The theme of the congress was Digital Witnesses, Faces and Languages in the Multimedia Age. This is a theme to which Pope Benedict has been returning frequently. For this year's World Communications Day, he challenged particularly young people to evangelize this digital continent. And he recognized in his latest message the divide that the internet has brought, another division between people, this time between those who have access to the internet and those who don't. But I think that more and more are having access to the internet. The Pope spoke of the fact that the internet can be a means of polluting people's minds. That is true, but he also sees it much more positively, that it is a way for reaching out to people. And in his message he spoke of the importance of seeing the faces of people, recognizing that when we use the internet we're communicating with individuals, even if we're communicating with a large group that is made up of individuals. I had an experience some years ago when I happened to find myself chatting with a friend of mine on the other side of the world, and I could recognize that my friend was in deep crisis, and I was afraid of something drastic happening. And I was able to talk my friend through the immediate crisis and to get her to agree to meet a priest in the area where she lived, and I was able to set up an appointment by email with this priest whom I still have never met personally, face to face. And I know that the subsequent meeting was extremely important for my friend and helped her to move forwards. When I took over as editor of Misyon in 2002, we were a printed magazine. And 2 years ago we ceased to print, but at that time we replaced to some degree the printed version with the CD version. We had been putting our material online for some time before that, but now we're ceasing to produce CDs. This current issue, the new issue, May, June, is the last that will also have a CD version. Most of the people who have been buying the CDs don't have access to the internet, but more and more people are, and from now on we will be purely an internet magazine. And we always have had individuals in mind. Misyon is a magazine that has enabled missionaries, Colombian missionaries and Filipino missionaries working overseas, and other Filipinos working overseas, to tell us their stories. And we've always highlighted on the stories of individuals, knowing that the people who read these stories are also individuals. And it is our hope that Misyon will continue to be a magazine that uses the latest technology, but always keeps in mind the individual who will be reading. And one thing I am hoping is that more and more of our readers will engage in dialogue with us here in the editorial office by going to our forum at missiononline.com/missionforum, and that people will share their views with us, that we will discuss what is happening in the church, discuss our own individual journeys with the Lord. So I hope and pray that all of us will respond to Pope Benedict's desire that we inhabit the digital universe with a believing heart, and that we will use the internet as a means of bringing the good news of Jesus Christ to people in every corner of the world, especially to young people, and that the internet for people will be something that brings life and not something that brings death. It can do both, but we at Misyon are trying to be part of the Church's mission to bring the good news of Jesus Christ to the digital universe.